Alright, the big win. The Bikini Bottom relay race was just 3 days away. It only happened once every 5 years. SpongeBob and his friends could not wait to compete. It was the first day of practice. SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Gary, Mr. Krabs, and Squidward were each going to compete in an event. Team says, Squidward, we have to train hard if we are going to win the golden booty treasure chest. So I am going to coach you. Good idea, said SpongeBob. Good gold was sweet gold, said Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob practiced ship mast pole vaulting. He ran, stuck to the mast in the sand, and swung himself over the ship. Great job, buddy, said Sandy, but Squidward was not impressed. Then Patrick practiced the sailing long jump. He ran, fluttering his arms and legs to jump far. Jump farther, called Squidward. Sandy and Mr. Krabs practiced their events. Mr. Krabs spun around, then tossed a sand dollar discus. Sandy ran through the javelin. Not good enough, squealed Squidward. What is it with you people? Even Gary was going to compete. He practiced hurdling coral. We are never going to win if you make this move this slowly, Gary, cried Squidward, annoyed. Then it was Squidward's turn. He picked up a kelp log and practiced tossing it. Nice throw, Squidward, his teammates cheered. Then, team meeting, called Squidward. The team jogged over happily. Great practice, cheered Sandy. Am I sweaty, SpongeBob asked. Let's do it again, cried Patrick. Meow, agreed Gary. Quiet, said their coach. We will never win first place if we compete like that. Tomorrow we need to work harder. Okay, said the team, unsure why. They thought practice went well. We have to go for gold. Squidward reminded them. Sweet gold, said Mr. Krabs. The next day at practice, SpongeBob tried hard to vault higher, demanded Squidward. We must win the pirate's booty. Patrick strained to make his arms long legs as long as possible. Longer, Squidward shouted. Think about the treasure chest. Spin, Krabs, cried Squidward. Throw it farther, Sandy, barked Squidward. Go for the gold. Faster, Gary, faster, but Gary still moved too slowly. Who am I kidding? We can't win. I might as well just go home and hang on my hat in shame, said Squidward, kicking the grass. Tweet! Squidward blew his whistle. Okay, people, my mother always says if I want something done right, I have to do it myself, he said. If I compete in all of the events, we are sure to win. So tomorrow, I am going to practice them all. Then he stormed off the field. Squidward wants to win so badly that he is making us miserable, Sandy told the rest of the gang. Yeah. What's the point of being in the relay race if we do not have fun doing it? Asked SpongeBob. The next day, Squidward practiced all of his teammates' events. When it was time for his event, Squidward was so tired he could barely throw the log. Squidward, Sandy said, you can't compete in everything. You should trust that we will do our best. What if we do not win? He asked. What, no goal? Cried Mr. Krabs. Winning isn't everything, Sandy said. Stop worrying about winning and enjoy being teammates with us. Yeah, agreed the group. Not compete just to win, he said. I guess we could try that. The next day of the race, the team was warming up when tweet team meeting called Squidward. The team huddled. Just do your best, Squidward said. Go team, they cheered. Fly, SpongeBob, fly, cheered Squidward. Jump, Patrick, jump. Throw, Sandy, throw. Coach Squidward, spin, Krabs, baby, spin. Hurdle, Gary, hurdle, cheered Squidward as Gary trailed behind the other hurdlers. Squidward picked up the kelp log and let it go. The log flew through the air. Go, Squidward, cheered his team. Second place, sighed Squidward. True, we didn't win the gold, says SpongeBob, but we worked well together and had fun. We could have come in third. Of course, replied Squidward. If you weren't such slugs, we could have won, but slugs, the team cried. Squidward smiled. I mean slugs in the nice, kindest way. Squidward's teammates were right. They did have a good time, and that made them all feel like winners.